Greetings in the name of the Most High Yah. It's your boy King Yediya, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets. And right now I'm gonna do a live trade recap or review, not a recap because it's a live trade. So it's a review of a live trade on Euro USD. All right, so let's start with some news releases. And as we can see here, we have no news release coming up for the euro until 5 a.m. So we have the final CPI, final core CPI, and then the German 10-year bond auction. Alright, so let's see what's the forecast on those. This one is remaining the same, and this is the change in the price of goods and services purchased by consumers excluding food, energy, alcohol, and tobacco. So the actual greater than forecast is good for currency, and that's remaining the same. So let's see how they react to that, And then we have final core CPI, that's the change in price of goods and services purchased by consumers. Oh, my bad. Let's see here. So it's basically the same thing, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Just one of them has this excluding food, energy, alcohol, right? So one is a little more detailed, and then this one right here, financial stability review. So more hawkish than expected is good for currency. So I guess they don't have any forecast for that. That's just going to be like a summary or a statement or something like that. So those are coming up at around 4:35 a.m. Alright, so see, let's look at the US dollar, because if we're looking at Euro USD, we gotta look at the US dollar, because the US dollar really dominates the pairs that they're in, So if it's a Euro USD, AUD USD, NZD USD, all these are really governed heavily by the US dollar, So let's pull up one of these charts, make it big. Wait, hold on. Alright, so the bullfrog breakout and retest. Alright, so let me just go back here a little bit. Anyway, we'll get to that. So let me make this a little smaller so you can see what's going on here with the US dollar. Let's go to the 4-hour. So as you can see, we're kind of in we broke some congestion. We came down, made a lower high, and now we're just pushing down. We formed some like an area of congestion. We broke that, broke the lows, kind of went sideways a little bit. That was a good setup right there. Then we cascaded down, and now we're just kind of doing this bear flag, I hope y'all can see that. Let me see if I can make that a little bigger. So now we're at a support zone, so we could get like a push up here. So a strong US dollar, that'll be kind of bad for my trade, but we're seeing these wick rejections right here of the S3, so that's looking kind of good. Alright, so let's go to my trade on Euro USD. Let's see, this is the 1 hour. So as you can see, Euro USD is in an uptrend. I see we had this dip, and then we had this break of this level right here. That was resistance turned into support, and we congested right here, like we made this bull flag at R4 and then broke out. So while we were let's make this bigger so you can see where we're at right now. So when we broke out here, I took this buy right here, but then we got the pullback and stuff like that. So I had to suffer some drawdown, but then let's see, let's make this a little bigger as well. Right, so at the break of this area right here at the top, this we had some congestion. Let me go down to the 15-minute where I really yeah, so this level right here, you see this small congestion where price kind of like, you know, gets really small and congested and tight. That's like a level right there, and you see this blue line right, this green line right here. Yeah, that's the oh, let me pull out the arrow. Yeah, so that green line right there, that's the volume point of control. So that's where a lot of transactions are taking place, right? So when we see this breakout here of this level, right, because that's the resistance level on top there, I set like a buy stop order. So as we're getting the reversal off of this level right here, which is, let me see what that is, that's the R4, right? So as we're getting the rejection and the reversal off of here, or the retest, right, because you see it's a significant level. All these tests right here, we had to break above, wicked out, reverse right here, came back, congested, bull flag, broke out, right? We got the retest of that. So we broke out, kind of went sideways, dipped back, and retest R4. So with that's a really bullish move right here, like a Camarilla level like R4. We pushing off of that. That'll look like, or that'll be like a really good bullish sign, you know what I'm saying? So I added to my position right here. So now this position is in profit. The stop loss is somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere around here is the stop loss. Let me see, let me get the stats on that. And the stop loss for that is 1.22127. So let's see where that is. Alright, so around right here is the stop loss. Right, so around this area right here. Right, so let me just mark that up. Right, so boom, everything is marked up. That's the, and then I'm gonna change this now to this is my second tier entry, second buy entry. Right, so I bought on the pullback and the push back up, right? So right, let me just check something here. This is I created something called a currency strength navigator. So all these here are comparisons, like it's a chart that I took off, I think, I don't know what this is, Tanley General Import, something I'd never look at. So I muted it, right? So you don't see the bars. And then I hit compare, and I added all of these futures, right? So all the currency futures and the Japanese basket, that's what I'm looking at in this well, not the Japanese basket, I did all of them in futures, right? So all these here, this one right here, this is the Japanese yen. This one right here, this is Bitcoin, this light blue. The red one is the US dollar. This orange one right here, this copper color, that's the Aussie dollar. And this one right here, that's the New Zealand dollar. It's kind of like aquamarine. And then the green is the euro. So you can see the euro is quite strong right now, and the US dollar is quite weak. So that looks good for my trade right now. And the purple line right here, let's see the purple line, see it coming up here, right? So that's the Canadian dollar. And this gold line right here, that's gold, right? And the Swiss is in white. So yeah, that's my little currency strength navigator. I could go down to like lower time frames, and you can see where they're at right now, you know. Yeah, you can see like the changes like on a quicker time frame. You know what I'm saying? You could even go down to the 1 minute and you can see how it changes. Come up to the 5 minute, you have little changes. So look at the New Zealand dollar right here, right? So we have like a quicker changes. It's perking up right there instead of this flat. You know what I'm saying? And look at the 15. So the 15 showing it's kind of up then, yeah. And then we get the straighter kind of diagonal trajectory. It's just different time frames. I like to look at like the 1 hour. It's kind of like more of a dominating time frame, so you get a better picture of what's really going on, instead of like the little fluctuations on like maybe like a 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so yeah, that's my trade on Euro USD. Let's see, let's look. Oh, so this is what I did as well. I hit compare on like a US dollar chart, and I set in the Euro futures, right, as a comparison. So I set that in the green bars. So you can see like as the euro, they have an inverse correlation. So as the euro is up, the US dollar is basically down. So you could even go to the daily and see what that looks like. You know what I mean? So you see how they have like a different correlation. They meet sometimes, then they just diverge. They meet, then they diverge. Right now we're diverging, so we're gonna get the euro taking dominance here. If you go back, they kind of clashed here. All of this is like some clashes, but if it's one thing, like the euro doesn't really go over it that much. This is what I'm noticing right now. So at this point here, it usually, I guess, it pulls back. When they get to like these points here, like these points are resistance. So it's just like another little way of like gauging your trade. You're just looking for confluence, you know what I'm saying? And they have the same exact bars, right? Look at that. When you go down to the 4 hour, it starts to change up a little bit. So yeah, I think it's a useful little tool, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's my trade. We're about to right now, this trade, this tier size right here, tier 2, this one is in profit, and we're about to just break even on the trade right now, and hopefully just keep pushing up. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking for the US dollar to keep on breaking down. You see we're on this bear flag right now. You know what I'm saying? So just hopefully we just keep on breaking down from S4, and the euro just breaks above R3 and keeps moving. Alright, y'all, it's your boy King Yedia, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets, and y'all trade safe and stay blessed. Greetings in the name of the Mosiah. It's your boy King Yedia, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets. And I just want to give like a just a conclusion to this trade that I took on Euro USD. And as you can see, we took a loss on that. We hit the 2 stop losses. My second tier entry, where the stop loss was right here, we hit that first, and then we came down right here and hit my first tier, which is right here, first tier lot size. That stop loss was hit right here, and then we kind of recovered, moving sideways. So this trade isn't ready yet. The bull flag is gonna continue, and let's see, a plan of action maybe moving forward is to take the break and the retest. It's still looking strong. It's not looking like it's gonna fall. I guess maybe I had to put my stop loss probably somewhere down here for it to be safe, but this happens, man. I mean, we took the chance, we put the stop loss below structure right here, and we still got stopped out. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? Alright, y'all, it's your boy King Yedia, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets, and y'all trade safe. Stay blessed.